Welcome to Dark Souls. All the weapons today with the Abyss Greatsword. Like right now, I clicked into the game and it froze and crashed right when I was about to start, which, you know, it's always great when stuff like that happens. Anyways, my voice is a bit fucked today for a to me unknown reason, but hey, it just do be like that sometimes. Anyways, let's get right into business. It's a bit loud in my ears. Also, you don't have audio. Let me give you some audio. Since it's currently stuck on Sleeping Dogs, which I finished yesterday. And off the stream, I said my throat is a bit weirdly fucked. So I might need to cough or like drink a little bit more than usual. So sorry about that beforehand. So yeah, something I started doing since yesterday. I feel like my cat. My cat is ever like one of my cats has just been sitting on my audio equipment here to my left, including my interface for the microphone, and I think he like moved the microphone dial ever so slightly. Like I do have a what's it called? Setup. Let's see. Filters. I've set a limiter up. I also had a gain, but the gain kind of just fucked it up. But there's a limiter set. So in case I'm, you know, too loud, it should not peak too much. Which is good practice, you know. But yeah, well, something I started doing, by the way, is besides just cutting out the intros, I'm also starting now to cut out the breaks, so the VODs are even more watchable. I still leave them in, like ever so slightly. But yeah. Not the entire thing. Let's use some humanity. Oh, the humanity. So yeah, today is the Abyss Greatsword, which is one of the 3 Artorias swords you can have. They really like this sword so much they made 3 of them. Anyways, I upgraded it last time, before I went. It's one of these that you can only upgrade to +5 with, I think, Demon or Twinkling Titanite. AR 578. Of course you have... Oops. I've still a different game in Intus. You have like swings like these. Relatively slow. I think this might be a bit faster. And then, of course, you have the big one. So anyways, without wasting too much time, let's go get right into the news. And with the news, I mean, let's go defeat the Taurus Demon. Because I'm in the mood for that. Wrong button. And today I think I will not immediately go to Sense Fortress and thus Honor Londo. But I think I will still do it. Like I will do Taurus, I think Gargoyles, Stray, and then I will go to Honor Londo. I think that's like a good path for today. Because you know what, even though I'm faster that way, I would love to... I'd like to spice it up just a little bit. You know what I mean? Keep it spicy and fresh. I was wondering... Okay, I cannot upgrade this sword. Or buff it, so that's good to know. I mean, I don't think I really need it. But I will see about that by the time I reach the 4 Kings. As always. But that also means I can just, oops, get rid of that from the hotbar. And what am I doing? You don't play the game for 2 weeks and you become absolutely weak at it. Like you never played the game. This is basically a blind playthrough now. Almost, at least. If you're gonna be honest. I'm still gonna grab the free pine. Oh, fuck off. Why did that guy from behind me stab me? And the one in front, why could I not? Ah. It's already cursed. It's already a cursed playthrough. Yeah, what's going on? I don't have like the Calamite ring equipped, do I? No, I don't. So why do I take so much damage? Also, my cat is doing something. I don't know what's exactly wrong with her. I mean, speaking of cursed streams, it's always the Dark Souls streams, of course, that are that cursed. I went to stream like an hour ago, but some dude was playing some instrument outside, like that was really loud, like the thing where you put like wooden plates into it and you like turn a crank. If you know what I mean. That thing is just so fucking loud, even though I have my windows closed, it's absurd. Should be illegal. Yo, Harvey ASMR. How's it going? You love this game? I do too. It's one of my absolute favorites. By a long shot. I mean, I don't necessarily need to get rid of these guys. Especially with my unending power. But I might as well. You're really good at it, yeah. I have played this game quite a bit. So I'm relatively good at it. A full playthrough like that takes me around 3 to 5 hours usually. Damn, boy. Oh, shit. I wondered if I can get him to jump off, but sadly he didn't. I mean, I know you can force it if you do it correctly, but I was hoping he might do it for the first time, like by himself, being a bit, you know, in the mood for some sewer sliding. Sadly, he wasn't. He was a normal and well-adjusted Taurus demon. Do you ever play Roblox or Minecraft or Fortnite? No, I don't. Roblox and Fortnite don't run on my system. And Minecraft, I don't... I've played that so much in my life, I kinda... I just don't feel it anymore. Yo, Chase, welcome. What's up? Good old Dark Souls. A bit of a... Not... a bit of a weird throat today. So hopefully it won't be bother me too much, but... Don't be surprised if I suddenly have a coughing fit. Out of nowhere. Come on, big guy. I know you want to come down. See? I shouldn't do that. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh! Sit down. Be humble. I think he can like shoot the fire inside of you and kill you. That's why I was a bit scared there for a second. But yeah, Roblox, Minecraft, Fortnite. The big three. Not my cabal of games. Maybe Hytale, but I haven't also played that game in a while. Which is a bit sad. I'm just kind of waiting for, you know, more updates. To be fully honest. Yeah, let's keep this open just in case I fuck things up. Just in case. Yo, big guy. Oh, sweet little 1K. Of course. Ah, thanks for the subscription, Harvey. Today it was relatively smooth. Doesn't work. It doesn't always work for some reason. That's just YouTube being a little tsundere, you could say. Okay, I originally said I want to do gargoyles first, but let's sit down at the Firelink Shrine and quickly go do the Asylum Demon. The Stray Demon, I mean. Ah, they're basically the same thing. Mostly. Yo, big guy. Witnessed anything cool today? Like a super trump? I love the flip, it's just a bit too slow. But I'm gonna try to use it as much as I can, as it does deal quite a bit of damage, I have to say. Which is fun. And you know, we like fun here. We don't need to be pessimistic about anything. Oh, I messed up. Honestly, it's probably gonna be faster to just bone home real quick. Instead of run around. You know, if this was like the 360, the loading times would have probably been longer. And it would have been not worth it, but hey. We live in the future where we have SSDs. Just also SSDs, man, they've gone up quite a bit in price as well. And hard drives, everything has gone up in price. It's sad. It's a sad reality. Like, SSDs are fucking twice as much as they used to be. Okay, let's see. Let's just wait for the bird to pick us up. You good? Yeah? There we go, finally. It only takes 10 hours for him to show up. I did notice something. I upgraded my health a little bit, so I should probably adjust my mask a little for stream. Didn't even think about that. Hey, can you stop? Yo, Sambiel, VT. Love some DS1. Oh, I do too. It's the best one of the series. Anybody who says differently is just cooked. I get if you love the other ones, but the first one's just the best. Including Elden Ring. Yo, big guy. How's it hanging? And I don't mean your butt cheeks. Yeah, see how extremely long it takes? I think that's going to be just a finisher at best. But nice little 666. Oh, and 733 if I do a nice little spinny spin. I've tried others, but I keep coming back. Yeah. So, for me, it's just the world. That's something they just never managed to recapture in any of the games. Like, somebody once pointed out to me, like, oh, you know, Elden Ring, it has an open world. So it is like Dark Souls in that regard, and I'm like, no. Dark Souls is good because it's not an open world. But a finely crafted world to discover. Flip ring, grass crest. I mean, you know, also Mask of the Child. That's kind of like the most basic equipment. I wouldn't do it, like, if I do a basic playthrough, these are like the only equipment I usually get. Of course, the lingering rank crest ring. the the parry ring. Do I take skeleton key? I don't think so. Or at least it doesn't exactly ring a bell right now. Kind of blacking out. Oh, you mean the master key? With skeleton key. If that's the case, then yes, I love the master key. It's just like usually my route when I just do a very basic playthrough by my own. Just a very quick one. I usually start as Pyromancer with the master key. Then I go down into the depths, into Blighttown. Do a little jump around the rafters to get to Power Within. Grab myself the Zweihander. And then try to get the Black Hellbeard. Black Knight Hellbeard. And then I'm just gonna run around. And quickly go into Honor Londo at the very first to get the Lord Vessel. And that's kind of it. From there, the entire world is open. Oh, they were a bit too fast for me today. Let's use our player's privilege to quickly, rectify the situation. There we go. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that? Being able to state reset. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Time for some Gorks. I wonder how much they can... how much they take. Shit. Not missing is also... Oh, nice hit. They get staggered. Huh? What are you on about? Oh yeah, I said it earlier, cursed. This run is already cursed. I get very quick hollows in the church. I can't see shit, and the other guy gets me with his fire, even though I was way too far away. Oh, come on, Yaku. What are you doing today? That's not a good show. Oh, that's... I wonder if that kills the durability. Ah, it doesn't. Good. Yo, Skull Spotter. Yeah, follow for follow always works. Even back in the day on YouTube. That's a secret, by the way, to growing. Everybody is subscribed to everybody. You think PewDiePie has... What does he have? Like 100, 200 million subscribers? That are just subscribed to him? No, he's subscribed to all of them as well. It's a whole connected network. Some kind of incestuous self-blowing up. Yeah. Not doing follow for follow, but thanks for offering. What do you mean? Why does he survive with a sliver of health? Yeah, broski, I don't think that will help you much. Die, you cretin. Now let's get all of that humanity back, holy shit. Can you get away, please? Now is not the time to jump on the table. Down. You know, usually they like to sleep. For whatever reason today, they're like on the hunt. Okay, that was the first spell. Very nice. And I think next up I'm gonna go Sense Fortress. I think that should be fun. Because I really don't want to go down to Quaylog and then have to go like teleport back and then have to go all the way down again. That's like the big up of getting the Lord Vessel first. You don't have to do the journey twice. I think there's a kill plane here. Man, I would love to try to jump down there. Should I? Yeah, let me actually... Let me try it out. This could go into... This could not work out. First of all, I need to know one thing. I need about 2 more. Do you have something with 5? Not here. Not here. That should work out. Okay, that's an insta-kill plane. Unless you know the roll glitch. Yeah, that was what I was trying to do. I want to see if it works with the roll glitch. Because it would be a lot faster, but... I guess this is one that just instantly kills you. I haven't used any glitches yet. Oh, I use all the glitches. Of course, now I need to go and grab my stuff again. Don't do that. Like, I don't think I could play Dark Souls these days without too many glitches. Or at least, you know, sequence breaks. Some good old jumping down certain things and whatnot. That you're not meant to jump down. Okay, let's hope I don't fuck up. Because I tend to do that sometimes. But yeah, it's kind of sad that it didn't work. Somebody was in chat like a couple of Dark Souls streams back who made like a mod with like quality of life improvements. I feel like that could be one to remove that insta-kill plane here. Go big guys, out of the way please. I have somewhere to be. Damn, boy! One of them survived and almost killed me. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Yeah, let's quickly reset everybody. My poor heart cannot handle this otherwise. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. This one. I want him to be a little bit... Come on. What are you doing? To be about here. Oh, come on. Can you... Oh, give me 1 second. Can you not sit on my hands, please? I cannot use the controller. Yeah, I have 92 humanities. Well, technically seen, I have like 300. If you look in here. That's like 200, that's like 100. And I think in my bottomless box I have another 100 to 300. But you always want to learn this glitch. It's actually extremely easy. I might be able to explain it to you really quick. Of course, I just shouldn't fuck up. That's like... that's rule number 1. Rule number 1, don't mess up. So here's how to do this glitch very easily. You stand here, and you will bait one of these guys. Notably this guy. Then from the bottom of the stairs you count 3, so 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter if it's the left or the right pillar. You just need to stay parallel to it. And parry. Of course, provided you don't mess it up. 1, 2, 3, this one. Come on. I don't like that he does the shield bash. I need him to do a normal attack. Then you just riposte, and there we go. Easy. The movement is a bit weird. I still haven't gotten used to it to 100%. But you can figure it out pretty well. So first of all, sit down at the bonfire. Because I haven't sat down at this bonfire yet. I just need to find the hole. There it is. Then you just walk along this path until it says Sense Fortress. Then you quit out. Go back in. And bada bing, bada boom. You skipped Sense Fortress. Or like you skipped the bells. At the very least. It's honestly one of the easier glitches in the game. Let's not risk stupid stuff. Hey, buddy. Don't even try it. And of course, Sense Fortress itself, once you get used to it, it's a little fun house that you can just run through. I always remember my first... I say this almost every stream. I always remember my first playthrough. Where it took me hours upon hours just to get through here. Look at me now. It takes maybe like 5 minutes. I do like to get rid of this guy just because. Because I don't trust him to not accidentally knock me into the stone. She has done that before. The little rascal. That little rascal. Out of the way. Oh, that was so close. That was a bit. I was way too close. I think if I would have continued to run, I would have absolutely gotten beamed. You know, the funniest thing with this bonfire is when you like watch other streamers play this game for like the first or second time, and they run down with the speed of sound, and then they fall all the way to the bottom and die. I like when I like when they miss the platform. At least I think you can miss the platform. Yo, Masabella, how's it going? I'm doing good. I have a bit of a messed up throat, but so far it's been keeping itself on the down low. I just need to occasionally like move to the side to cough a little bit. But of course it already started a little bit cursed, dying to the most stupid things. But hey, that's just how it is these days with me. What about you? How are you doing today? Oh, already? That was quick. Stop throwing bombs! There was another message popped up and I didn't realize it. Almost messed up. I had a 2 on the week. I'm feeling a bit better now. Yeah, that's good. I hate, you know, when you just unexplicitly are sick. I said it last week, I had like this stupid laying in a weird position overnight or whatnot, and then your entire back hurts for the next 2 weeks. You know, I wish the human body would be a little bit more resilient sometimes. Or the golem bodies as well. You get one crack in there and you need to wait for nature to seal it back up with some calcium. Stone Golem 1, Iron Golem 0. And trust me, more golem genocide will happen. We still have all the crystal golems. I'm just putting a little shard of David on their chest. To really tell them what's going on. Okay, all things considered though, I like this sword. Gotta fight your own kind. This game makes you fight a dog. I mean, for me, I don't see iron golems and crystal golems as my own kind. The only golem, the true golems, are us, the stone golems. The rest are cheap imitations. And we need to keep our bloodlines pure. Even if you have to build up a few Konzentrationslager. Just has to happen. How does my throat hurt if I'm a golem? Good question. Next question. But no. Have you ever shoved like an iron rod down, like scraped it across a stone? And seen that both the rod and the stone deteriorate? It's kind of like that. Or like water. Have you ever seen what water does to stone over a couple of decades? Millennia. Give me a second. What about stone giants in the forest? Well, they aren't golems. They're just magically animated pieces of armor. Yeah. Today I'm confident. Oh, thanks for the follow. Cyber. Carnival. Boom. My cat is getting fatter again. I can hear it every time I drop her. Let's see. Let's see. I think just the leggings of Artorias. Yeah, they will get me to a good spot. There we go. Damn, that's a racist. Well, I would prefer to call it mineralist. Because we geological creatures do not get determined by race, as you might realize that. We've been categorized ever since humanity's birth. I like seeing things like how time changes objects. Oh, speaking of, there's this one YouTube channel that does like time, what's it called? Time lapses of random shit. It's just addicting. It's such a simple concept. Just set up a camera just to make a picture every 5 minutes. Put it into a fucking video. Put some background music onto it. Bada bing, bada boom. You got a bajillion-dollar YouTube channel. I'm trying to stream will just be lurking. Oh, thanks. Yeah, lurkers are just as good as chatters. They are the blood of the stream. Of any stream. Back to Chester's trousers. Cannot walk around, you know, naked. That would be indecent. And I don't want to get a felony charge. As like a first grade second offender or sex offender in Honor Londo. So let's see. Is it my hubris or will this be as I described? Fuck. Because once I have to, you know, do the run back 50 times, it's gonna be a bit annoying. Ups. Yeah, maybe don't roll too early, Yaku. Nice. Oh, nice little double stun. Love to see it. Come on. Your Dragon Slayer Ornstein is a zoomer, so you need to be careful sometimes. I don't like this positioning. Oh. I don't know how I did not get hit there. And there as well. Kind of dodged under his spear, I guess. Yeah, Ornstein is just doing his thing, I guess. Oh! Don't do that. Yeah, sure. What weapon? This is the Abyss Greatsword. It's one of the 3 swords of Artorias that you can have. There's like the dark one, there's the light one, and there's the broken one, which is the one I have now. broken like a 14-year-old that saw a post on Facebook. He lied, she cried. So deep. Oh, fuck off. We're not cosplaying as Mario today, so don't jump. Or as a Zhangxi. That was yesterday. Perfect. Nice. Damn, boy. That was perfect. It is pretty good. Of course, it's a bit slow. I wish the spin attack in this one would be a bit faster, but it isn't. Well, it's cool. I don't know which sword, but I think... Like, if I remember, one of the Artorias' sword can... What can it do? I think it can kill skeletons without having to have a holy weapon. But I'm not too sure. What's interesting that they have 3 of them. Was 2 not enough? Like, where are the 5 different Zweihanders? I mean, there was supposed to be a second one, actually. But that was cut out. Okay, damn boy. I should replay Elden Ring on PC, but I don't know when I will do that. That's always a question. When do I want to waste another 100 hours of my life? You know what? Actually, let's do the Honor London bosses. I haven't done I usually haven't done them this early. So let's just do that. I mean, for me, there's still the DLC on the list. The Shadow of the Earth Tree. It's the fucking Steam Spring Sale, and I checked, and the DLC is not on sale, sadly. I wonder if it will ever be on sale. Probably not. But before that, the next DLC I'm gonna play is gonna be the AI Limit DLC. Highly recommended to any Souls player, by the way. Fantastic game. Yeah, a little secret about that, I accidentally went into New Game Plus on my main character. And I wasn't sure if... You know... if you can start the DLC from New Game Plus. And even if you then have to... for it to be even harder because the New Game Plus changes. So in private, I just played through the game again. And it still holds up. I really liked it. Of course, it's quite easy when you know how to parry. As you can parry everything. Almost everything. But still, fantastic game. Probably my biggest hit of 2025. I'm enjoying Where Winds Meet and Sea of Thieves now. Planning to play soon Terraria again and try Celeste for the first time. Oh, Terraria is always great. I really should get back into Terraria as well. They made like a huge update. And Sea of Thieves. That's like one of these games that has surprisingly managed to stick around, I feel like. Because I remember when it launched, everybody kind of hated it. And they were like, oh yeah, this game is doomed. The sales were poor and everything, but over the years, it's actually gotten a bit of a cult following, I think. I still very regularly see people play it. Including you now. But But you know what, don't you want to play the other pirate game? The one by Ubisoft? The first quadruple A game? Skull and Bones, I think it was called? Question mark? I actually don't remember. Which shows how good of a game it was. Truly the first quadruple A video game. Oh, I love that. I love this statement so much. Because they fucked themselves so hard with that. That's the only thing people remember about it. Calamity Infernum again. Is this for Sea of Thieves or... Oh, is that the mod? That like super hardcore mod that somebody made for Terraria? Yo, Fluffy. Damn. 2.5. Why? Oh, that was dumb. She wasn't even close. Yeah, you're just too vulnerable. Can I get another set of daggers? I can't. Oh, can I maybe? Just because... Ah, can't. I have like 20 of those. Somehow. It's so good that I recommend trying it at some point. Maybe I will. When I find like a good sweet spot of emptiness in the gaming world. But I think for this year I'm already a bit planned out. Like fucking AI Limit DLC, Elden Ring DLC, Lies of Pi and its DLC. Fucking Kuri Mix, or Cookie and Cream, depending on which region you're on in. Fuck. Didn't mean to do that. Huh, interesting. Fascinating. That was the wrong direction. I already was at the bottom of the totem pole. Yeah, Terraria, man. Like, I remember they once wanted to make a second Terraria game, Terraria Underworlds or something like that. But I think they wholeheartedly abandoned that and maybe just incorporate some of the changes into the main game. But yeah, we have so many of these like time waster games that just take a million hours. But with Terraria, with Minecraft, with Hytale, with Vintage Story, we have the mods for all of these different games. I mean, they could stop making games right now, and we'd still have more than enough. Like, my backlog alone could probably last me easily like 10 years or so. Especially if I do like 100% runs and whatnot. On Terraria? I could see that. I think I have like 50. On Steam itself, at least. The thing is, Terraria is one of these games that is a perfect example of how piracy is actually beneficial sometimes. I pirated that game when I was like 12 or something like that. To play it on my laptop, and it actually worked on my laptop, that was the best part. because it's not that hard to run. I pirated this game as a child, and then once I had money, I think I bought it like 4 or 5 times for different people. And also me included. So who says piracy doesn't pay? Because it paid for 6 people or so. On top of that, it's almost a currency, by the way. Funny enough. I remember very specifically having like a bunch of Terraria CD keys, or like game keys for Steam, and you could very easily trade them in for other games. Like that's one of these games that people really want. So I could say, hey, I want the new Call of Duty, I have 6 Terraria keys. Let's swap. And that works. It's actually kind of funny. Let's see, what do I do next? What do I do with a drunken sailor? I'm gonna go to Under Parish. Why not? Yeah, well, like, I played a lot of games when I was a child. Nowadays, I never pirate. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you don't... Of course, he does it. If you consider emulating piracy... Sure, then I do it plenty of times. But I own all the games that I emulate, so... You know. How much of a piracy is that actually? How much piracy? I need to quickly keep my cat in check. I don't know what he has planned, but... Okay, he seems to be sleepy. Yeah, he's absolutely sleepy. He's like about to nod off. Okay, good. Good. Only in Sea of Thieves you pirate. Well, that's a feature there, isn't it? One more thing about Terraria Calamity, I consider it to have one of the best soundtracks from what I've heard so far. Does it have its own soundtrack? I think that is a ballsy move. That's like one of the things a lot of times you don't have with mods is actual custom music. Because it just takes so much time, and if you don't have a composer, it's extremely expensive. Extremely in quotes. In that case, I really have to check it out. I'll have to give it a go at some point. Maybe I can squeeze it in somewhere. Like an hour or so every Monday or something like that. And maybe once work stops being as busy and as annoying. That's, I think, is just gonna be the best point to do it. Yo. Moonlight Butterfly. How's it going? Have you heard of the Abyss? Well, I was made in the Abyss. I've seen children die in the most bloody way possible. I think that's Otori's favorite anime, by the way. Or maybe his least favorite. Because he hates the Abyss. Okay, that's the spot. Come on. He said the perfect spot to come down. Of course he doesn't. Come on, sit down. Be humble. Stop acting like a fool. Damn, boy. Get one cycled. Can you... let's see, let's not lose track. I've done Moonlight Butterfly now. I've done Stray Demon. I've done Iron Golem, Unseen Smoke, Priscilla, and Gwendolyn. And next I'm gonna do Sif. He regretted it. I mean, if he plays it with you, then it wouldn't be a regret, now would it? But yeah, Terraria is like a crack. Like, I remember back in the day when people were like, oh yeah, Terraria is just 2D Minecraft. But man, it's just so much more. Especially these days after all the updates. They made so much money with that game. They've been supporting it for like 10 years. You know, ask a AAA developer to do that and they will laugh at your face and charge you 20 bucks for it. 777k souls. Yeah. Thankfully it's not 6-7k souls. Am I right? Of course, the maximum you can have is 999,999,999. If I remember correctly. Which, trust me, it takes a lot of time to get that many souls. Way too much time. Quality of life things. I did hear that a lot of people, actually, a lot of people in quotes, at least a bunch of people complained that it made the game almost too easy. I know one of the swords that you can't find here is the Black Zweihänder, which is a cut sword, a cut weapon from the game. Is that one? No. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to look a bit more closely. Not gonna do that right now. Because I have a dog to fight. Yo, dog. What's up? Recognize the sword I have? I think you do. I think you do. I thought I missed. For a second, I thought I really did. Too easy. It's just quality of life. Just makes things faster and easier. I mean, for a lot of people, quality of life means to take away from their gamer skills. Or whatnot. I get it to some degree in some games, but usually I prefer it as well. I think often it's, oh, now I have to no longer manually farm this weird shit for like 10 hours to get it. Those stupid devs. Babyfying my game. I think that's probably like the general consensus between the hardcore gamers of Terraria. But I said I only like vaguely heard something about that. So take my word with a grain of salt, which is also a mineral. A rock, you could say. Just be, careful which kind of salts you take a grain of. Normal salt, easy. Bath salts, yikes. You might have a hard time with that. Oh, Hydra. I heard you like getting your heads chopped off. Time to circumcise you. Okay, that wasn't as good since I got hit there. Nice. Ah, fuck. I hate when that happens. Yo, Dapix. What do you mean, what the fuck? It's a normal procedure that's done all across the world. Mostly by Jewish people and Americans. And in that one episode of Doctor House, the guy comes into the office that has a bloody pants. That goes well. My girlfriend didn't know, was there with a guy that wasn't circumcised, so he got a box cutter and, you know, tried to do it at home. Which I guess some guys will do everything for sex. Weapons and tools are stacked, but if you do an event, you won't be filled with the same weapon for multiple inventory slots. Oh, that's actually nice. But how does it handle, like... Oh, no. I was like, how does it handle durability? But weapons in Terraria don't have durability, do they? Time to circumcise you. That's the first thing I heard. I didn't mean you, by the way. I hope you recognize that. Yeah, it's quite a difficult procedure. It's a... How do you say... say it? A 9-time circumcision. Well, actually I only did 8. The last one kind of disappeared on its own. Yo, Mr. Crystal Golem. I heard you protect the abyss. Oh, damn, I love this sword already. The fact that when it kills the golem fast, you know that it's a good weapon. That we'll have an easy time with. At least easy enough. Okay, that was... Sif. Next up I'm gonna do... Let's do Capra and Gaping. You know, why not? It's wild to hear. Well, it's even wilder when if it happens to you. Like, imagine you have like some notorious serial circumcisionist that like goes around and circumcises people. Like kidnaps them, circumcises them, makes like a jacket out of the foreskin, and then, you know, drops them off somewhere. They haven't managed to catch him yet. Reports say they've seen a figure wearing a hood. You're making cordon bleu. Okay, that's... Don't claw yourself into there, please. That sounds good. I have to say, I'm not the biggest fan of cordon bleu. Because I'm not a cheese guy. But of course it's something that is very much eaten vigorously here in Switzerland. trust and believe. Ah, where's the window again? Somewhere there's a window here. There it is. You little dog. I guess your death is imminent. Ah, fuck. The tree was in the way. Oh, what do you mean you missed? You dickhead. There we go. I can't die to Capra now. Like, come on. Some odd things to be said on the stream time to time. You know how it is. Sometimes you just need to let it out. Like that one guy, what was it, the Oscars? The Oscars? Where like some dude with Tourette's screamed the N-word. And then everybody got up in arms about it. It's like, oh, he has Tourette's, but... the fact that he specifically chose that word means he's actually a racist. I like saw some discussions around that. It's like, oh yeah, actually Tourette's, it has nothing to do with the screaming of words. It's like, no. In most cases it isn't. But it can manifest that way. Anyways. I should maybe do that sometimes. Just randomly scream with slurs. Not because I have Tourette's, just because it's funny. The more I look at the more I look what it was, the more I consider it is a French schnitzel. A French schnitzel. A cordon bleu is a French schnitzel, you mean? It's an abomination, that's what it is. Ah. Ah, okay, cheeky 2000. Nice. I couldn't stop him from puking. It's just the magic wand that's broken. Fuck off. I wasn't even under him. What hit me there? If you want a vacation. Yes, it is. Okay. Ah, those the French. And their wine. What was the advertisement? The guy was completely zooted. Guess we have to do it the hard way. Cursed as hell, I say. Cursed. I should probably buy like some voodoo doll or something of myself and put it into a field of 4-leaf clovers to get some more luck. That's actually kind of cool if I'm thinking about it. A fucking voodoo doll, imagine that. VTuber merch idea, voodoo dolls. Not just a plushie, like a Fumo. Like, who the fuck cares about Fumos? Make a voodoo doll, for fuck's sake. Of course, you will have some weird viewers that's are gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna shove this up my asshole. But normal people are gonna be like, hell yeah. That's actually a cool idea. Especially if that is like your theme, like some kind of witch doctor theme. It's like, oh yeah, voodoo dolls, shrink heads, dried fingers. You, free me. Well, sadly I won't. You know, sometimes you just need to learn to help yourself. I don't know if you've realized that. Come on. Ah, interesting. Oh. It should be on theme with the VTuber, I'd say. On one hand, I agree. On the other hand, I think it's just voodoo dolls have kind of like a cool aesthetics to them. So I don't even need it. Don't even think it needs to be on theme. But like just a classic shape, you know. That's what I'm thinking about. Of course, he's all the way back there. There's a good video by Illusionary Wall where he explains sounds and the reason why this guy is like the way he is. So the thing is, in the water you're extremely loud, actually. So if you're like back here, he will lose your attention. But because you're in water and you like when you roll, he hears you and that's why he goes on patrol, in quotes. But he actually doesn't move. That's the reason why I'm always like, hey, why is this guy not moving and always back there? It's because I always enter from a side without water. AKA the top side. See, now he heard me and he's investigating. He usually doesn't... He's not supposed to do that. It's a happy little accident. Well, for me at least. For him, it's death. He would have some question if I would randomly start selling voodoo dolls. I mean, you can make it like a grab bag of random people. It's like, oh yeah, guys, I don't like... I don't like Bloche, so I'm gonna sell you voodoo dolls of Bloche. Ain't that a great merch idea? That's like a Swiss politician, by the way. I think he's dead. Or at least very old and no longer active. One of the two. Okay, let's see if Gaping Dragon is now ready to face the music. Speaking of facing music, where's my music? Here it is. Oop, I messed up. It's wild, but you can't say it's not unique. I don't have the Lingering Drag Crest on. That could have been a mistake. Could cost me dearly. Oh. Now it's on. Yo, big guy. You want to try to swallow me? Whole? Oh, he's gonna vomit. I don't like that. Like recently I went to the grocery store and on the way there was just a huge puddle and everybody was avoiding it. So the entire fucking street became crowded. What I'm saying is don't, you know, just don't do it. Yeah, there we go. Finally. That's Copra gaping, and now it's time for Quaylog. Well, actually it's time to level up. But then it is time for Quaylog. Now let's see, my Vitality is on 71. I want to get it to 75 and then I'm gonna go Endurance to 60, I think. Or something along those lines. Actually, let me repair my stuff as well. You leave me no choice. Your bullying has made me want to commit suicide, and I've actually done it. You have blood on your hands. I've released my Google Docky. Good luck with your life from now on. You know, every time a Google Docky releases, I wonder if people have never been in computer class or something. Because they are always horribly formatted. They have like one picture per side or shit like that. I said, come on, learn to make a proper document. It's 200 pages long. Well, yeah, because it's like 150 pictures. One picture per side. Well, per page, I should say. Come on. There's a proper way to do things and you're not doing it. If you want me to believe you, at least put some effort into it. BRB, I gotta eat. I thankfully I ate before the stream. But what did I eat? What have I eaten? Mango. Oh man. I discovered these dried mango slices. They are insane. I have a suspicion. I have a high suspicion they grow these mango trees at the same spot where they like grow cocaine. And it just kind of like, when it's windy, it kind of like goes all over the mango slices that are drying in the sun. And that's because there are, and that's how they become extremely addicting. Because my god. I could go for another packet right now. I could eat a whole kilo of those in like one sitting. Trust and believe, and that's like 3,000 calories. Which is not that much actually, all things considered. Still. You know, I'm actually not a fan of like mangoes like that. Just a fresh mango, I'm not a fan. Mango like flavor in drinks and whatnot, I'm like, these dried mango slices, my god, that's like, it's like heroin and crack and methamphetamine and LSD and everything like mixed together. Injected straight into my arteries. And into my brain. No, we don't have fentanyl here in Switzerland. Or like really, at least an epidemic. There might be some people who like use it. But this shit is even worse than Fent. And they sell it in the open. Can you believe that? It's like when gas stations were selling spice back in the day. And now they just sell random pills. Mostly like Viagra and whatnot. Or things that don't even do anything. Just a super stamina Kong pill or shit like that. But I guess she could have used one of those. Because now she's dead. Oh no. Oh, the humanity. Oh no, she's pregnant, right? She gives you twin humanities. But yeah, that's the thing. I think I'm maxed out on humanities, like completely, even with the bottomless box. So interesting on that front. Yo, Engi. Okay, this time I didn't fuck it up. Whew. Alright, so it's always dangerous when you mess things up. You have to wait until you killed all the bugs. Kill the bugs. Right, Engi? He would like that. Let's see, I'm actually gonna first warp back to Filing Shrine so I can place the vessel. And then I'm gonna just do the entire Isolith gauntlet real quick. You know, to have it behind me and all. As I... Man. It's just not fun. We have to slog through it every single time. Ah, the French. I also want to potentially like sell some of my duplicates to him towards the end. That's why I spoke to him. Daughter of Chaos. Oh, ceaseless. I'm coming for you. There's nothing you can do about that. But yeah, with 99 humanities, I should actually have a good resistance and like armor and everything. Maybe like it cancels itself out when you wear armor. I don't fully know. You know, anyways. So this is gonna be a quick one. I also think there's like a death barrier here, like a full-on death barrier that you cannot go back past. So I always have to go back over there, which kind of sucks. Because I do remember I tried it once from this side to go down. About, where was it? About here. Like if I would want to make a quality of life mod, I would actually, as I said earlier, I would remove these boss death barriers. At least after the boss is killed. I think it shouldn't even be too hard, you just have to adjust the script a little bit to unload them. If boss state equals dead, then unload object ID 268 67. No, it always used to be 42069 or 69420. Now it's gonna be 6769 420. Oh no. I might die. I'm not dead. Oh, how am I not dead? Please, for the love of God. Sprint. I mean, I'm surprisingly calm pulse-wise. But in my mind, I have a pulse of 300 right now. Like if I had one of these like brain implants, trust me, that would be something cool. You know, instead of a pulse meter, you show brain waves, like brain activity on stream. I mean, I know there are like these things you can buy to like show where you're looking at. The eye trackers. Imagine you also track the brain waves. People couldn't escape anything anymore. Of course, it would be a complete violation of privacy to anybody. But you know how many people care about that? Now, if I remember correctly, you can actually... you can just fall down. But when you slide down the slope, you can actually roll still. That's what I want to do. Are you okay, bro? Miss me? I see. Sorry that you feel this way. But I have a worm to defeat. So I cannot spend any time with you. If you want me to defeat your worm, then... sorry, I'm not into that. There we go. Wow, that was a quick one. Like, sometimes it can be really annoying. I don't like the worms, by the way. I think they're some of the worst enemies in the game. Especially that one that protects the bonfire. That's such a troll, by the way. It's like, oh yeah, just put it where the bonfire is. So people have to kill it. And if they die, they have to go all the way back up. I mean, it's not too far, of course, but still. It's still a bit of an annoyance. Especially if you don't know that it's there, right? If you're just a regular player, it's like, oh yeah, okay, that's just a random enemy. Why should I kill that? And then you kill him, finally, after 10 tries. You're like, oh, I should kill him because he gives a bonfire. Oh, come on. You know, Aaron needed like a bajillion giant titans to cause the rumbling. This guy needs one slam with his bard. I wonder how much he weighs, like, canonically. At least like 2 or 3 tons, right? It doesn't matter if he's dead. You know, he's the fire sage demon, but you could make quite a good lantern out of him. That just burns forever. But it might just smell a little bit disgusting. Like, I remember back on, like, 2012 to, like, 2016-ish YouTube, where a lot of, like, the survival stuff came up. Like, the survival hacks, to be precise. It's like, oh, here's how to make an emergency lantern. take a can of tuna, dump out the tuna and like leave the oil in, and then just shove a roll of toilet paper in there, and you've got an emergency lantern. It's just gonna smell a little bit like fish, but hey, at least you have light. That was a weird time. But you know, it was a time that had soul in it, at the very least. And not just dark souls, but actual souls. The light ones, the semi-transparent ones. Yeah. You want me to fight you on your turf? Well, sure, let's do that. If it means so much to you. Oh, this missed. Come on. I was about to say, wait, did it miss again? Thankfully didn't. That's the reason why I don't use this attack for anything but like finishers, because if you miss, you are vulnerable for like 10 minutes. Easily. Hell yeah, I mean, so far it's going good. The whole Isleth Gauntlet. Now only Bed of Chaos needs to behave and we're golden. So it's about it's a coin toss, I guess. I mean, time-wise, I'm pretty good though. 1.5 hours so far. I think this might be one of the fastest runs I've had in a while. Like, if I'm thinking what is left... If I'm like very, very fast, this could be my first sub 3 hour. Plus minus. But yeah, we had so many good weapons in recent times in the last like 2 or 3 runs. I'm just very worried what's gonna come up next. I still wait for the day where we get like another crossbow, something like that. I mean, I haven't gotten a single catalyst yet, so that's also a bit worrying. On one hand, you know, it's gonna be fun. On the other hand, it's gonna be... I probably will need to do the glade where you can cost infinite miracles and stuff. At least hope to be able to do it. Okay, Bed of Chaos. Be nice today, please. I'm the chosen undead, you have to be nice to me. Of course, first I have to defeat the other witch, but that's relatively easy. Yo, you up there? Do you mind dying? You don't? That's nice of you. Thank you. Domo arigato. Okay, as always, the first one, easy. Like if I mess up the first one, I would cry. Then the second one usually good. Unless he slams me with his hand. Which only has happened every other time. Of course the middle is always the worst part. There's also something I want to add to the Dark Souls streams, by the way. Which... it is ready, I just haven't had time yet to fully... shit. To fully add it. To see either the next one or the one after that. When if I manage to do it quickly. Okay. I mean, I got slammed, but... somehow he didn't kill me. Which, surprising, really. Oh, come on. Please. Okay, okay, that's actually not a bad sign. It usually means he doesn't do it immediately afterwards again. Oh, he slammed with this attack, with this hand, I mean. That's always good as well. I mean... let's go! Okay. Easy. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Let's see. I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Oh, come on. Don't be like that game. Huh? Okay, there we go. I've done this. I've done this. I've done Fire Sage, Centipede, and Bed of Chaos. The app is a bit weird today. Let me do the catacombs next. Yeah. Let's do the catacombs. With, you know, with Nido and Pinwheel in the opposite order. Before I do that... yo, Framped. I need a clean inventory. Can you help me with that? Welcome back. You just missed a... oops, didn't mean to do that. A pretty good Isolith boss gauntlet. Bed of Chaos without dying. Come on. Yes, it is Ursher. I need to give you items. You can have one of these, one of these. You can have one of these. You can have 1, 2, 3 of these. And anything else you can have? Can I feed him humanity? Oh, actually, that gives a lot of souls. Let me actually calculate that real quick. I mean, I can calculate in my head, but... oh. That is... 9,000, 99,000, 180,000, I think. Almost 200,000 I could get there. I mean, it was cursed at first, but it's been going well. So since I have so many humanities, I think, I mean, in the future I'm gonna sell humanities here with this guy. Actually, let me just get like 10 in with this one. Rubbish. Is there anything else that has like a lot of like value? Not really. Oh yeah, the thing is, these smaller ones, they actually gave you like a 100 and 200, but if you sell them, they both give 500. Something I've learned. I wish they would portray their actual value so you could see if it's better or not, but I guess that's just something you need to remember or have a list open. But yeah, I didn't realize that humanities give you a 1k. Of course, like more than that would be fun, but would be good at least. But it's one thing. Now every couple of runs I can get about 300k souls. And this dum-dum here has been just using them and losing them instead of selling them. Don't act like a weirdo. You know, the more... I should have paid attention to that anyways to begin with. That was completely my fault. Okay, I don't hear rolling and clinkering behind me. Very nice. Now, honestly, I have to say, fall damage and power fin are my two favorite spells in the entire game. Just because they're so useful. Especially in Remastered. That aside, let's see how Pinwheel will handle my sword. Answer not well. Damn, boy. Oh, Mask of Child. Very nice. And some humanity, of course. Which you can nicely sell. Poor Pinwheel. Ah, come on. He had it coming to him. He could have just surrendered, you know, and let me go past, but no, he wanted to kill me. I haven't even asked for it. I'm not Nicolas Cage. No, only do that to people that ask for it, please. Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! Oh, it's been stuck in my head for the past week or so. It's such a good movie. Or funny movie, I should say. Oh, come on. Ah, the crucifix. Would have let him live if he would have let you pass? Well, it is an all boss run, so actually no. But at least he wouldn't have had to, you know, to expend all that energy trying to clone himself a bajillion times. He could have died in dignity. Instead, he died as a loser. Or should I say they died as losers? As it is a cabal of three after all. Okay, speaking of cabal of losers. Pinwheel and his gang. Let's see how they fare. I don't think the stance will protect me from the sword when he slams it into the floor. Oh, come on. Hunker down and scream, for fuck's sake. I thought for a second, if I die now because I missed him, I'm gonna be very mad about that. Yeah, but otherwise, this was also a very good, very simple Nido fight. Man, this is a good run. This is a great sword. I love that sword. Artorius knew what he was doing when he picked that sword for himself. I can tell you that much. Let's go to Seif and make him Seif uncontrollably. Oh. Don't die to that bitch. Oh, come on. That was not a good performance. I almost messed up. I mean, I do have a lot of souls to lose that I shouldn't lose. Because I'm close to leveling up again. I think the increase, by the way, is percentual. Because I do know that the highest, at the last level, costs something like 9 million souls. So I think it will ramp up quite tragically soon enough. Actually, I don't need to care about this guy. I believe in myself that I don't need to sit down at the bonfire. Instead, I can do it in one go. And don't die to a random arrow that shoots across the room. Of course, he starts off with a shield bash, my favorite. Huh? Oh my god, okay. Okay, I did not know that. What? Are you kidding me? Okay. I really didn't know that. That's wild. Let me quickly. What I mean is, I have the lava ring on, which means when I kick, I do fire damage with it. That's what I just noticed. Oh, you dickhead. Come on, normal attack. Thank you. I can show you in a second. Okay, these guys seem to be just stuck there. Step crystal, hollow, I'm stuck. That's not what I wanted to do. So, see how I kick there? Nothing happens. But actually when I kick him... See? Fire. I didn't know that. I wonder if the wiki says that. Probably. But it's actually kind of cool. I wonder if it deals like a significant amount of damage, or if it's just, you know, just a little bit. Because fuck it. Which rings do I have equipped? I do have the... You cannot have the rolled ring equipped for this to work. Yeah, the flip ring, I mean. But that's wild. That's wild. You know, you never stop learning in this game. Actually, I don't need fall control, technically, if I want. Theoretically. So let's do it without. I'm just like a hollow down the stairs. Like, stairs that lead outside. So I think I could test it on that guy. To see, like, the difference in damage. Like, you don't do any damage when you kick, I mean. So, if you actually deal any damage with that. That's what I wonder. I should say. Now let's see. Because I have adds fire damage to element to kick motion. Oops. I didn't mean to do a backstep. Okay, it deals 8 damage. Yeah. Any challenge, Dark Souls challenge YouTuber want to do the fire kick only challenge run. You know, maybe it already exists. In that case, what I'm about to say it is a void, but I do offer $10, $15 for anybody who completes that challenge. Like, seriously, the entire thing. So yeah. I mean, of course you can, you know, skip Quelaag and whatnot, which you cannot kill with fire. But other than that, let's go. Oh, you know, like something equals $15, $15, like a Steam game or whatnot. I figure we'll make a short later about that. See if anybody jumps on it. Anyways, time for a good old Seth. Seething Seth. I mean, theoretically, he cocked everybody. Because he got Priscilla pregnant. Clam got in. So he shouldn't be seething. He's actually a chat. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Anyways. I don't need the ring. Oh, fuck. That was close. There we go. Well, I guess in the end he got cocked as well. What time is it? 2 hours on the dot. Let me take a very quick piss break. And then I'm gonna do 4 Kings and the DLC and then Gwyn. Hell yeah. I'll be right back. I mean, who's saying you weren't on an acid trip since the beginning of the stream? And you're just imagining this every single time you take your weird little pills. Huh? You never know. But I like it. I should make one for the vertical stream as well, of course, but... I'll just make like different ones. But that's a technology we haven't figured out yet. Okay, there's some humanity here. Let me actually do the thing I said. Let's sell like 50 each. Yeah, do you want some twin humanities? Because I got a bunch of them for you. I also still have like a ton in the bottomless box, the same amount, mind you. Oh, no fucking way. I need 80k. I guess I'm gonna feed him some more. You know, blow them up and whatnot. So he can no longer move. Do you want to eat a Lord Soul? Just for good measure, let's... You know, before he says, oh yeah, I need like 6,000 more. Let's give him a Moonlight Butterfly. Yeah, I'm gonna see you soon again. It's jumping by almost 10k. It's not even that bad. Oh, but level 330. Hell yeah. And now time for the Four Kings. Speaking of Four Kings. Of course I need some of those. I should actually stock up on those, to be honest. Because I'm always kind of on the teetering edge of them. I mean, you don't need that many anyways, but it's like nice to have them. If you get my drift. Okay, we had a good Nido fight. We had a very good Bed of Chaos fight. Let's hope for a good Ghost House. To like round up the trilogy of goodness today. What? What did I say? Sometimes I'm just talking. I can't even remember what I said. That's just the curse of being a streamer. Out of your mouth and out of your mind. Okay, so far. Decent. I'm playing a game in the meantime. I was talking about the Ghost House. I had a good Bed of Chaos run. I had a good Nido run. Now the question is if I will have a good Ghost House. It already didn't start too well though. Come on. Don't. Okay, good. I'll give it a... Ah! I was about to say I give it a 5 or 6 even. But getting hit through... I've never been hit here. So I'll give it a 3. Did you see that? What they did to me?
You are no different from the rest.
Well, I'm actually better than the rest. I think I could actually just talk to him. Get another Ghost Blade, yeah. Because it's so easy to get. It's exactly 2 enemies in the entire area. With a 1% chance to drop it. Let me just do that really quick. It'll only take a second. Oops. Didn't mean to fall down there. Okay, now, 4 kings, of course. As always. Could be nice, could be bad. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. I think if I can get like a good 550 or so in, I should be gold. But if not, it might be a bit dangerous. So I need to undo fall damage. Maybe that was a dumb spot. I know it worked out. Oh, fuck! I even noticed it. Did you see I was on the OK button to quit out? I was off by like 2 frames. Stupid fucking Artorias ring. Ah, oh, god damn it. I hope that is not a sign of what is about to come. Because if I have to tumble buff, that's gonna be dangerous. Let me say that much. Let me say that much. No, I think the Artorias ring should be a permanent thing like the Rite of Kindling. That just applies to you. Not like a ring that you need to wear. Oh, body boy. But yeah, all things considered, pretty good. 600, so that's 50 above the 550 I wanted. Of course, provided you don't do a roll attack. Okay. Didn't manage to do it in 3. But the last one is gonna be toast. I missed. Damn, boy. Okay. Abyss Greatsword for the win. I mean, let's go. This is... I didn't think it would be that good. Honestly, but it's actually wild how good it is. Undead Parish, here we come. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I have 45 minutes for 5 more bosses. To do a bit under 45 minutes. No, if I cut out the intro, I have actually... I have about 46 minutes to do 4 bosses. Plus Gwyn. This could be a sub 3. With luck. And skill, of course. Could be a new world record. No. Like, what is the all bosses record in Dark Souls? I know the any percent is like 19 minutes. Rustring is what I want. But I would doubt that it's higher than 2 hours. Probably like 1 hour, 20 minutes or something like that. I mean, after all, they use like movement swap with the halberd and the rapier to kind of just beam through enemies. Yeah, very soon. Unbeatable for the next 10 decades. AKA for the next century. Dark Souls Game of the Century, Yakuvrael Runeborne. At your service. Okay, let's see how the Sanctuary Guardian does. I recently watched a video and somebody said, yeah, Sanctuary Guardian is their favorite boss of the game. Which... okay. Seems kinda strange. I wonder about that. Yeah, since I don't actively do speedruns. I knew you could stun him. Ah, you dickhead. You want to lore walk against the god gamer? Yakuvrael Runeborne? Hello? You know, I've seen people that have been underestimating me, but this guy, I was another level.
Thank you.
Ah, don't need that.
May the flame.
Anyways, time for Artorias. For that, I need his leggings. Are they called leggings? They are. Ooh, they make my butt look very good. Nice and shapely. He didn't know. Well, now he knows. And he will fear and cower before me. I mean, theoretically, I could do the double version of him afterwards. But let's not. It's not an official boss, so you know, I'm gonna spare him. Ah, nice. Alvin ran out very nicely, on time. Hey, I'm wearing your pants. We're like brothers. We mix our farts together to create something very stinky. A chemical reaction that's gonna destroy humanity. Worse than mustard gas, at the very least. I think he also has the Abyss Greatsword, the broken one. So it's Abyss against Abyss. It's done with me. Almost messed up. I need like a second to heal. Huh? Oh, come on. Ah. Oh, don't worry. I was just reminiscing about sharing pants with my brother, Chester. The main character from Bloodborne. Ah, it's not over. It's never over. Trust and believe. But yeah, that was very unfortunate. I even got a nice little risky like hit in when he was doing the spinny attack. Huh? I don't know why he jumped there, but you do you. You do you. Okay, Artori, it's time for revenge. I know we don't always see eye to eye, but this time we should. See, I can do that too. Huh? Oh, I rolled too early. Yeah, I knew I probably wouldn't be able to do it. That was dumb. Fuck! That's 99 humanities, by the way. Shit. Ah, that is actually throwing the God Run. Fuck, no. I thought, you know, it's gonna be easy. That's gonna be it. Have any insects for me, Rockman? Welcome, Chusterbuck, by the way. No, sadly not. You're a couple of months too late for insects. Or maybe a couple of months too early, since the Silksong DLC will come out this year. Yo, Wave Zone, welcome. The stone giants in the forest here were harder than the bosses. Oh, absolutely. Like their ground pound attack is wild. You want real bugs? Oh, come on. Don't you know that bugs don't exist? They're tiny little robots created by the government to spy on us. Okay, that was very dumb. What sword am I using? I'm using the Abyss Greatsword. A Torius' sword. One of the 3 that you can have. Come on. Lock in, Yaku. I'm usually first trying him anyways. Ah. Again. What am I doing today? Now I'm actually throwing the God Run. A default longsword. Every other weapon I tried felt weird in comparison. I mean, I could see it. The moveset of the longswords is pretty good. I use the Zweihänder. I just like bonking swords. You know. Okay, come on, Yaku, lock in. You only have a little bit over half an hour for the God Run. Right, Chester? I think he agrees. He's a bit of a shy one, you know. Just a smidgen. Okay, lock in, Yaku. I was a bit early. Oh, no fucking way. Ah. Yeah, dumb idea to scream at me when you're about to die. Okay, Calamite and Manus, here we come. Prepare yourself for trouble. I actually don't need that was a bit dumb. And make it double. Okay, so far so good. I think the key is going to be secured very easily. I think today I'm gonna go for the Manussi after Calamite. Seems appropriate, you know. Oh, nice triple threes. You want to do spins? Here we go. That's how you do a spin. After Calamusi, hell yeah. You know, sometimes you need these. Need to get a nice bottleload full of scales before you can wrestle with the death grip of Manus's third hand. You know, this might sound a bit weird, but I feel like Scalies are less weird than furries. I'm not gonna explain why. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Okay, he's behind the rocks, and now Goth should be ready. Goth, I need you to shoot down a dragon for me. Please. Pretty please. I don't know. I mean, on the scale of weirdness, still pretty weird. On the scale of normalcy, I should say. But less weird, nonetheless. And maybe I should say specifically Dragon Scalies. That's like even closer to the middle. Anyways, time for some Calamusi. Sounds like some kind of seafood dish. if you're gonna be honest. You know, with like some pasta, some clams, some shrimps, some calamite. Sounds delectable. For me today, it's gonna be... I think it's turkey that I took out of the freezer. And some vegetables. I don't know. I might have seen it. But like that, it doesn't ring a bell. The only Knuckles meme I know is Sonic and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles. And do you know the way? And that echidnas have 4 penis heads. That's also an amazing meme. Oh. I don't even know what that was about. Now it's illegal. Now I will Google it. Once I have time. I want to get behind the tail. That was a bit close. What the fuck? It's from the TV show of Sonic Boom. Didn't they kind of go kind of wild with that one? Yeah, like the mid-section of the run was fantastic, but I feel like the curse is catching up with me. It doesn't like that I was so good at it until now. And now it's destroying me. But, I can still do it. I just have to log in now. Even harder. I think Madness should take me like 5 minutes. With like the... with running to him maybe like 8. I also was very unlucky with the movesets. See? Also think Power Within ran out at the end. Or not. Ha! He like, you know. He licked me with his tongue. And that was like acidic enough to just cause massive damage, I guess. Oh. What are you even talking about? That was dumb, that was dumb, that was dumb, that was dumb. He was also dumb though. You know what, I'm not even gonna collect the other thing there, I'm just gonna collect these souls here. Just fuck it. Okay, Kalamusi. Kalamusi. Manusi. Let's go. That's gonna be a first try, I can guarantee it. And then I'm off to Gwyn. Let's do this, do this, do this. Switch this side to this. Start rolling down here. You hope so. I do too. Okay, good. Sorcerer dead. Very nice. Oh, Manus. I've heard you wanted some... You had need for some assisted suicide. The Swiss company Axis has arrived. Okay, log in. Okay, good RNG so far. I was too sure on that one. Oh, that was a mistake. Big mistake, Manus. Manus. Well, as long as I don't fuck up the parry with Gwyn, let's fucking go, I say. Horned ring activated. Oh, honestly, I really love this sword. This is a great sword. I can highly recommend it. This is probably one of the best. It's at least fun, right? Because it has a fun moveset as well. That's one of the most important parts, of course, of a fun weapon. Gwyn, here I come. And you can't do anything about it. Except die. Sorry guys, I have a different target. And its name is Gwyn. Did he fall down? He did. Big mistake. Same to you. Yeah, well, the only thing that's left is... Let's go. He somehow hit me there. Though I parried him. No idea why. Almost 1400. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Now, usually I want to do a finisher, but I'm not gonna risk it. Or am I? I almost fucked up. I have the Abyss Sword. I'm gonna go with the Dark Ending. Let's go! Sub 3 hour run. Insane. In-fucking sane. If I wouldn't have fucked up so much, this would have also been a 245 almost.
Safe return. Let God
Let's fucking go. And also let's fucking go is the wheel. Also, something I want to just check real quick. Okay, the world record for all bosses is 58 minutes in the original Dark Souls. And in the remaster, it's 1 hour and 34 seconds. Okay, the wheel is set up here. There's nobody in the vertical stream anyway, so fuck it. Okay, let's see what the next weapon is gonna be. Yeah, close enough. We'll get there, we'll get there. Of course, that's not New Game plus 6. The Bastard Sword. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can... I can live with that. As a fellow bastard myself. Well, let's give it a try then. I mean, the Bastard Sword is gonna be... It's one of these weapons, you know. It's just a very simple longsword. Get it to plus 15, you know. Do some slicing, some dicing. And the world is your oyster. You can buff it. You can polish it. You can shove it up your ass. It's very versatile. Now let's see, where is that? As a fellow bastard I approve, that's a broadsword. Let's do a bastard help group. Oh no, wait, actually. I was confused. I thought the bastard was a longsword. No, it's a greatsword. Right? Yeah, it's like the Artorias sword, basically. Right, I forgot. it's still, I'll believe in it. I mean, let's look at the damage it deals against Valiant Fatson. Yeah. Ah, come on. That's unupgraded. We're gonna easily shoot that number up to 300-400. Okay, very nice. I look forward to it. I mean, it's gonna be one of the simpler runs. But once again, no catalyst and no like a curved, like great curved sword and catalyst we haven't even touched yet. Like 40 runs in. It's like entire classes have not been touched so far. It just shows what probability is like. It's kind of wild. So for those that haven't yet, if you don't want to miss this, don't forget to follow and subscribe, depending on the platform. And other than that, I'm not sure what I will stream next week. Probably something smaller. Because on the 27th... Ah, it was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. And on the 27th, we will do AI Limit. Which I think is a Saturday, so I'll probably do... Dark Souls in the morning. AI Limit in the evening. Or it might be a Sunday, I'm not too sure. Or Friday, I'll see about it. But anyways, next game I'm gonna play is... It's gonna be probably a shorter one. I will see which one. I just have to think about it. Level up and candlelit bonfires. But yeah, you do too. And thanks everybody for watching. I will hopefully see you next time. And with that, I can only say ciao.